To throw is Bridgewater. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And right away, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw, another one there. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 10-yard line.
Four yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Devontae Freeman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Panthers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down.
They're on the coverage.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Bridgewater. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Back to it after the pick 6. Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Check.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep, J.J. Nelson. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
He's brought down by Shaq.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now Murray off play action. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Derek Brown in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
15.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Here's Murray. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You can't block me. You can't block me. Bang, 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 bang. Right there.
To throw again, Murray. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got him. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing again, Murray. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd and 7, Murray on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the 1st quarter as that's a first down. This defense porous so far in this 1st quarter. They face another 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Arizona.
Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Panthers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the 1st half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Oh, now Moore going to get a chance to run. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Safety screaming.
Here's Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Murray from midfield, finding Knox there, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17.
Comunque non hanno ancora aggiustato quel cazzo di bug dove tu lanci immediatamente snap e lanci direttamente al tight end.
Made sure he secured the catch. And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Freeman working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Freeman, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's Williams on the catch. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end, Daniels. And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Watch the whip. Check, check. Lucky.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey, and they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He's coming. Double up. Double up.
Out of his end zone, Bridgewater. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Extra point.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
Completamente differente dall'altro.
At their own 25-yard line.
Vabbè, giochiamola e via perché ti giuro mi dispiace, l'altra era
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50. Alert flare, flare.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
This is McCaffrey. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
McCaffrey on the carry.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Watch one. And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Check. Fresno.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
When you're dead last in the NFL in 3rd down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about them picking up that one? That was big for them.
Check 37. Hey, wow, now.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Open man is Samuel, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Defense, let's go. Pick it up, team. Check 13. Check 13. Check. Watch twist.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side.
Bridgewater's pass.
Give him 3 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
3rd down.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
I'm coming after you. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Check. Hot route. Hot. Back.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in a big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done.
57. Mike, 57. I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Shit. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
First down, Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
58, boys. 58. 58, Mike. Delta. Find out. 52.
To throw, Bridgewater. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 18. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Delta. Switch. Delta. Sponge. No. Watch the edge.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And that one will fall incomplete.
Pass.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Mike's 5'9". Hey, let's get that ball here. Get wild now. Shoot.
Bridgewater again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining.
59. Mike's 59. Bring it. 59 Mike. Check.
Final play of the half, Bridgewater. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Taken about 7 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about
Murray fighting, lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
In your face. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Check, crunch. Jim, Broken. Watch the twins.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they had the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
You got blocked, me. Hey, alert 3. 49, check 49. He's checking. Crash.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Freeman. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, one set. Check Mike 56.
Now Murray. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. They run. Devontae Freeman. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. K1 short. The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5.
And long.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They isolate Hopkins on the left side.
Watch the slip, watch the slip. 6, 4, 4, 4.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down by Trey Boston.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
For the extra point.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. 58, come on. 58, come on. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Harry.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They just do get the play off. Now Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". I got you. I got you. Fall down. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
From the gun, Bridgewater completes it to Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Oh, here we go.
Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Coming up to you. And 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Watch the pass.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
Murray's pass.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
3 bucks. Right there. 54, right there. 54 Mike. We got it.
Throwing again. Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. He can. Oh, now Murray has it stripped.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The 25-yard line.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Shotgun now from Murray. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
56 for Mike. 56 for Mike. Yeah.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
56 for Mike. 56. Shot 56. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
56. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go. Switch.
To throw, it's Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Cardinals 42, Panthers 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will... not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up second and...
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
57, Mike, 57. Push him back. Push him back. 57 to Mike. 57.
To throw is Walker. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Off the play fake, Walker. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Mike, 57. Mike, 19. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. And we heavy on the end.
Now Walker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Again, he finds more. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Big Derek Brown making the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run with Edmonds again, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Rashawn Gary, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". 79 Bronco. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 50. Oh, check. No check. That's a run. They're running it. Check, 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 check.
To throw from his end zone. Walker. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
1st and 10.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
And they take a knee.
Huntley on the keeper.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Check Mike 54.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were thrown for a loss.
Today's final score, Cardinals.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cardinals, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.